What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is having a good day and week thus far. We are almost halfway through the week and we're almost to the weekend. So for this additional horror news update, exclusive Borderline clip for This Ain't Alba, Baptista's first rodeo. The Samara Weaving led home invasion thriller hits theaters this Friday. So yes, as you can see, this article just dropped not even an hour or so ago. And then we do have an exclusive clip brought to us by Fangoria. It is about a minute and 45, minute 50 seconds. We are going to take a look at it here. The article pretty much just talks about, what the film's about. It gives a little bit more context as to the synopsis for this film. Now, I don't want to necessarily go through all that in great detail, only because just like when we do trailer reviews and reactions, I feel that if we go through too much of it, it could spoil the clip, it could spoil the trailer or the movie. But there are some things in here I want to cherry pick a little bit about. It does mention here at the very beginning, it's been a minute since we've had a good home invasion thriller. Horror has been focused primarily on other things for the moment. But now, Magnet Releasing and Lucky Chap are bringing the subgenre back in full force with their latest film, Borderline. I would agree we haven't seen too many home invasion films, I would say, in the past year and a half. But I know we've covered some that are more on the indie part, low, mid-budget independent films that we are going to be getting this year that are home invasion. I can think of maybe 2 or 3. The names escape me, but I know we've covered them late last year, early part of this year. I know we've done 2 trailer reviews on those films and a couple follow-up stories on them. But I know we're supposed to be getting more in this subgenre this year. I wouldn't say it's been completely ignored or focus has been put on other things. I'm thinking from a horror fan's perspective, latter part of last year, most part of this year, and what we know is supposed to still be coming for 2025, we're going to be getting a lot of what feels like fresh ideas, new stories. So I don't think the subgenre has been completely ignored. I just think this has been a great opportunity for other stories to come about that aren't necessarily falling back on some of these, I don't want to call them safe, but on some of these subgenres that we're used to seeing horror films about. For example, like home invasion or zombies, things of that nature. So while I am glad to see that we're getting a lot more independent stories, new ideas, new things, I think it's okay to step away from subgenres that might have been overloaded at one time with so many films. Now, this one being a home invasion, again, I don't feel like we've gotten too many home invasion films. So again, while I don't think it's necessarily been, hey, let's not do those, I think it's been more of, hey, we have an abundance of other fresh ideas and takes, let's focus on those. So it does talk a little bit right here about what we can expect in the clip. So it briefly talks about, and I'll put the link for this article in the description of this video if you want to read through this in better detail. But it speaks to Penny attacking one of the security guards because Sophia feels that her stalkers can't get to her because she has this state-of-the-art armed security and security system that no one can touch her. But we can see that start to fail within this clip, and I'm sure in the broader film, because her stalkers are able to get past that security system, past the armed guards, and make their way into her mansion. So this also goes on to provide us a bit more information about who's starring in it, who's directing in it, which we've covered that off extensively in the past. There are some quotes down here that we are going to go over. So we have a quote right here: "We have always wanted to make a film that was reminiscent of cult classics we grew up renting from video stores and that we loved seeing in theaters," said the film's producers in a statement. The quote continues, "When we first read Borderline, we were completely swept up in the story. The way the lives of this ensemble of characters intersect based on the grand delusions of Paul Durson was so delightfully mad and surprising." So we have one more quote here. "We are incredibly passionate about establishing new directional voices. The script for Borderline felt so essentially Jimmy is in its tone and voice that we could not think of anyone who could do a better job of bringing the script off the page better than Jimmy himself. That's when we all decided to collaborate to tell this story as Jimmy's directorial debut. We can't wait for audiences to experience Borderline again, which comes out this Friday." So we have the clip here below. I don't think beyond the clip we have anything additional. We don't know posters or anything. All right, so we're gonna pull up this clip. All right, and see what we have going on here. Let me just make sure that the sound is turned on. All right, so let's take a look.
But I kind of have other things to worry about. This psycho who tried to kill me is on the loose.
He tried to kill Belle. You weren't even home.
He thought he was stabbing me. He wanted me dead. What are you still doing here? I don't need you to protect me.
Okay, yeah, because you have armed guards in the security system from the future, right?
Yeah, great
Okay.
point. You're not needed at all.
I enjoyed this American.
Pretty not getting your money's worth with your security guard if you get taken out that quickly. Okay, so you're definitely seeing the dark. I probably paused it. Probably like one of the worst spots to pause at, but definitely seeing the dark comedy aspect to this film. I mean, she's shoving a flashlight down his throat, probably to keep him from screaming while she shocks him in the neck. And again, I probably paused this at probably the worst possible moment when it looks like he apparently just got sick all over her. And yeah, it's not phasing her one bit.
Waylon will call you a cab.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty brutal. I'm wishing we could have seen the rest of that scene play out. The fact that she's taking the flash, I don't think he would have gotten up so quickly after using that stun gun to his neck on a consistent basis while she's jamming that flashlight into his mouth. I don't think he would have gotten up so quickly to be able to overpower her. But then the fact that and it looks like she got stabbed in the leg or the calf, but the fact that then she manages to subdue him again, get the flashlight back into his mouth, and then what we know is going to happen, she's going to use that microwave to then hammer down on the flashlight, I'm sure, to kill him. But then the fact that she has that sadistic smile on her face and she not yells, but says very humorously yeehaw as she smiles and is getting ready to take out the security guard. As Samara Weaving or Sophia, her character name, has no idea this is going on, as she tells her friend, I'm good, have a good night. I think this is going to be, again, what we know it's going to be: home invasion mixed with that dark comedy, horror comedy aspect to it, which you all know my opinions when it comes to comedy and horror. This I have no problems with, because again, I know that's what I'm walking into. It's the other aspects of when comedy is inserted where it doesn't belong. And I've covered off on that to so many degrees. I don't think I can stay on that soapbox again right now. So so Borderline coming to theaters this Friday, again, March 14th. Drop a comment in the comments section. Let us know what you think. If you plan on seeing this film, what'd you think of the clip? Does it kind of give you an idea of what we can expect for this film? Also, if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Peace.